What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Fortune Teller 33, Top Bandit 33, coming back with another video, man. We had a great week last week. My last video, I nailed the levels down to the T. I told y'all when to enter SoFi. I told y'all when to enter Tesla. If y'all listen to my last video, y'all got paid, man. My members in the chat, we got paid last week. Right in time for Valentine's Day, right in time to take your girlfriend out on a nice date for free. You know what I'm saying? Well, not free, you work for it, but you get what I'm saying. And your girlfriend hopefully took you home and, you know, took care of you after that. You know, I'm just playing. But another video today, man. We're going to be touching on the predictions this week, because right now SPY is sitting around all-time highs. It's kind of being stagnant. I think this week we either gonna extend out, because you know historically once a stock breaks through all-time highs, there's no more ceilings and it kind of runs for a while. So I think either that's gonna happen this week or we're gonna get rejected again. Wall Street is gonna pull out some BS out their pocket to crash the market back down again. So I have plans for both outcomes. So, but before we get into that, I want to shout out my members who ate with me this week, man. I called out SoFi, like I said. This is a member that made some profit, and this is a member that made some profit, and this is a member that made some profit, man. As you can see here, I called the play out exactly like 7 days ago, and SoFi ended up popping off. But now we're going to get into plays I'm watching for this week. But with that being said, let's get into plays I'm watching this week. So the first play I'm going to talk about is Amazon. So Amazon had earnings about 1 to 2 weeks ago. I think around the same time SoFi had earnings. And you know, it ran all the way up to 243. It had a good earnings. You know, they meet all expectations. And I think the guidance came in a little softer than usual, and the stock ended up tanking. When I see that type of situation usually happens, I let the steam blow over and I enter those plays, because if a company comes out and said they're doing well and the market doesn't react well to it, that's kind of my sign that that dip is not going to last long. Like, look at SoFi. They had a great earnings. Guidance came in a little softer. 2 weeks went by. People started to realize, like, oh, we was tripping. And SoFi got a pump last week. So I think the same exact thing is going to happen to Amazon. The steam is kind of blowing over. Also, I don't only trade news, I also trade chart. And right now, the chart is showing me a wedge pattern, as you can see here. It's right now at support at $228. If it holds that support this week, that's a good sign. We can head back to 240-ish soon. If it does decide to go lower, my next buy levels are 225, and then after that, 215. So, as long as it holds that 228 area, I shouldn't have to buy any more. But just in case some BS does hit the market, 225, 215 are my next buy zones. Hopefully we ain't got to go as low as 215, but just in case, those are your levels you buy more at. You know what I'm saying? And my current contracts I'm in expire May 16th. They have earnings May 6th. So if all goes wrong, that earnings can save me. You kind of see how I be thinking about things? I think so far ahead. Like, if the play don't hit now, I know other dates it could pop off at. That's how you should think when you buy swings. Like, you should think about all the stuff going on in the future. So yeah, right now Amazon is a good play to hop in, man. Like I said, my contracts are in May and my strike price is $235, which is very doable by that date. This next play, man, has been all over my Twitter, all over my Instagram. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad thing, but I'm gonna just throw it out there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the play is called Grab. Ticker symbol GRAB. This stock has been all over my timeline, man. They have earnings coming up, I believe, February 26th, and the hype has been building. So this is my way I think this stock is finna go. Just my prediction. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but I think the earnings hype is gonna push this stock up for the next 1 to 2 weeks. And I think the earnings is going to be good, but it's going to flop. You know what I'm saying? Why do I think that? Because the stock has a lot of hype right now. And I think this week is going to be a lot of people jumping into it. And I just feel like the expectations is going to be so high. Even though the earnings is going to be good, it's not going to be good enough. You know what I'm saying? So my plan this week is I'm going to watch this play closely. I see my enter zone. I see it has a huge wall above like 5. Let me see the exact number. 505. If this stock breaks 505, it can shoot all the way up to 530, and after 530 it can go as high as $7 and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be watching this stock real closely, man. I think I'm gonna add a contract. If I see it break that 505 level, I might get a $5 call, maybe for like March, you know what I'm saying? And then if the play pop off before earnings, I'm gonna just sell it, you know, get out before anything can tear me back down. Or, you know, nah, that's probably my only plan for that. But if you decide to hold through earnings, just know, you know, things could get wiped clean, you know what I'm saying? Especially with this is a penny stock, considered penny stock, so anything can happen. So if y'all want like a hype play that could like triple your money, grab, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would enter above 505. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the breakout level, like that confirms the breakout level. As y'all can see here, is also forming a wedge on like the 4-hour chart. So the chart looks good, leading up into earnings as well. So yeah, just put it play out there for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't never go all in though, just in case it do crash on you, because it is a penny stock, so it could crash on you. So I always have money on the side ready in case you have to lower your average. But the good thing is the company is about to be profitable. So if you do get in and it dips on you, this wouldn't be a bad stock to average down on and hold on for a little bit, because they also have, you know, profit coming in. It's a good technical company. So yeah, those are my only 2 plays I'm looking at right now. The rest of my plays will be put in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, hit me up on Instagram. Right now we are at 115 members. We are about to pause the Discord soon because we are kind of getting overwhelmed with the new people, but we are still accepting members right now. If you want to get in, hit me up. We may stop letting people in around Monday, Tuesday. So get in now, and then we open the chat maybe later next month. You know, we don't have a date yet, but we'll let y'all know. But y'all have a good week. Boom, I'm in the NASCAR.